what we watch, it's about how we see it. Because when the screen lights up, so do our questions. You're welcome to Learn Scripts and Lyrics. My name is Gift Swani. Quickly, we'll go on a short break. Where we'll come back, let's talk film and music.
I'm leaving without you, and I won't be coming back.
No, wait a minute, does that mean you're leaving me? That this is it?
What is this?
Hello?
Hello?
Talking about seeing things differently, this movie Brick had a lot of, mixed reviews. Some thought that it was okay. Some thought that it was way below average. So this movie premiered on the 10th of July on Netflix. So if you haven't seen the movie, you can go to Netflix to watch it. It stars actors like Matthias Schweighöfer, Ruby Ophir, and Frederick Lau. So my thoughts on this movie. Let me start from the performance from each of the characters. For Tim, which is Matthias Schweighöfer, he embodied his character pretty well. He was still, trying to be relaxed. I think that is what he was supposed to portray. He was still relaxed in the midst of tension. He didn't have to, but we could still see the fear, the tension, the eagerness to leave this place. It was still captured in his emotions. He still expressed them pretty well. For Olivia, I would say that the writing and the direction limited how well she would have played her role. But regardless, she played her character very well. Marvin was my favorite character in this movie. He was like the unstable, character, unstable personality just because of I think it was overdose of drugs, so he was a little bit unstable at the beginning. So you would think that this one is just here to spoil things for us in this place. But into the movie, you get to find that he's a very sweet person, actually a very lovable person, especially with the way he loved Anna. So he played his role pretty well. For Leah and her grandfather, there wasn't really much for them. They did what they could have done. So the story of this movie centers around Tim and Olivia. This couple had, emotional problems. They had a lot of things unsaid as a result of, what they faced, what they went through. The wife had a miscarriage, so they lost a child, and they just kept quiet about it. Each of them buried themselves in work. Nobody was, willing to talk about it. But sometimes the wife, like pushed for a conversation, pushed for a new start. In all of this, she saw that there was no progress, and she was like, you know what? I'm leaving you. I'm going to start a new life for myself. I'm going to start something new for myself. She opens the door, and boom, a mysterious, brick has surrounded their apartment. Now, they get to find out that it's not just in their apartment, but their neighbors as well. Now they have to work with their neighbors to find a way to, break this brick. Now, I feel like the direction, the way the movie was directed affected how the story would have come out. The direction shined, brightest at the beginning of this movie. Into the movie, everything was very well executed. Tim and Olivia, we could see moments where they were happy. There were times where they were sad. So we could understand all of that pretty well. Then all of a sudden, the mysterious brick around their house. Early enough, the conflict was introduced to us, and I think that affected it. That affected how the story would have come out and the pacing of this movie. It now began to look like the director was trying to just fill things up so that the remaining spaces, the remaining time, it will not be so empty. That was what it began to look like. But regardless, it was a beautiful story. It was still beautiful to watch. Like I said earlier, the beginning was, catchy. Now into the pacing of the movie. The movie now begins to look as if it was dragged in a way. All of the characters, there was not enough time for them to develop these characters. The time where they were, seated, trying to figure out a way to get out of this entrapment was when the director would have used this as an opportunity to create a kind of dialogue that would show us more about what the couples or each of the characters have gone through. That would have still even helped to fill up the movie, but it was empty. It made the pacing really slow and kind of boring. I don't know if I mentioned that I already had spoilers for this movie. A friend of mine already downloaded this movie for me from like how it started to how it ended. So watching it, there wasn't even much suspense for me. I couldn't really feel it much. But I still know that even if I've not even, heard about the movie before, I still would not have felt that much suspense. Cinematography, I think that's like the strength of this movie. They were able to capture moments, they were able to reveal to us that claustrophobic feel that, that entrapment, that eagerness to want to leave this. You could see it that these people, they want to leave this place. You could see the fear, the emotions. It was captured in their faces. The environment as well. Even though you could notice that this place is a large space, but they were still able to capture those small spaces, those small moments. And I think that that's like the strength of this movie. What would I rate this movie? I would rate it a 6/10. Why? Because I had fun watching it. Even though it was a little bit boring, it was a little bit slow, I still feel like they did very well. A mystery movie, there could have been more for a mystery movie. But a 6/10 is what I will rate this movie. We have come to the end of the first segment of the show. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll right into the second segment of the show. Don't go anywhere, guys.
Cause I get to go though. Now everything done they walk.
So have you seen this new video by Bliss? He featured Victor Thompson in it. It was directed by Avalon Okwe. I have a few questions about this music video, but let me just begin with what I liked about the music video. To start with, I love the ambience for this music video. I love the atmosphere. I love the feel. Camera quality, picture quality was a 10/10 for me. Now, the story behind this music video. I don't understand. What's going on? What's with the intro? The chaos in the, the laundry house. The chaos in the laundry house, all of a sudden you come in and then there's a miracle and everybody is dancing and singing. For a song that talks about how God has been good to you, how God comes through for you every day, I do not think that this is the best expression that you could have given for it. The choreography in the video, in the song, was good. Sound, it's Afropop, so Afropop, I don't think that you can ever go wrong with Afropop. But I think that Avalon and Bliss, they need to come and explain to me the story behind this music video. Aside that, every other thing was good in the music video. Costuming. Costuming, it looks like he was just trying to blend with the set at every given moment. Every time they're just trying to blend with the set. There was no much creativity with the costume and the music and the video entirely. But overall, it was a good music video. It was a good watch. What would I rate it? A 5/10 is okay. I can't be so mean. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for staying with me today. We have come to the end of the segment or the episode of this show. Remember to follow us on all social media platforms at iRavel Studios and share your thoughts with me in the comment section. Like and share also. Till next time, bye guys.
Counting my blessings, 1, 2, 3. I know this shit cause I know my daddy did for me. Don't need to fear cause everything